Jamie. So, I had a trip to the ER today, this morning, and I sent a picture to Amanda over at Life Unfiltered, and she said, you really need to make a video about this because a lot of people really probably don't understand how dangerous poison ivy can be. So I have to run out to the store to get some cat food because I finally woke up after sleeping for like 6 hours today. I've not really been sleeping well. I was just extremely wore out, and I had a rough night last night. So when I finally got up this morning about 8, I told my husband I'm going to the ER. I just cannot do this no more. I'm tired. Something's going on. I don't feel good. I'm wore out. I'm just completely drained of energy. So I went to our closest urgent care, which is about 15 to 20 minutes away from us. I walked in, the place is packed, and I thought, nope, I'm going to the emergency room. So I drove back to my hometown to where my emergency room is, and there was nobody there. I was the second patient that they had that morning. I go in, I'm only in there for like 45 minutes. When the PA came in, she was like, oh my God, girl, what did you do? Because you can see this whole side right through here and up here around my eye is all covered in poison oak, poison ivy. She wasn't going to touch it. She just knew what it was. And she's like, what have you been doing for it? And I said, I've been doing the cortisone cream and calamine lotion. And I wash it 3 times a day with lukewarm water and soap. And then I let it dry. And then I put the cream on, or the calamine lotion. And she said, okay. And she said, it's just getting worse. And I said, yes, ma'am, it's getting worse. I'm horrible. I'm in misery. I don't sleep. So she looked at it and she said, you have got cellulitis build up underneath it. That is the reason why it's so puffy. And here you got inflamed the cells underneath it. She said, it's a good thing that you came right now. She said, because if you waited just a little bit longer, we'd have probably had to put you in the hospital and started antibiotic IVs. I'm like, okay. So they gave me a shot of the strongest dose of steroids that she could give. Then they put me on a steroid pack, which is for 7 days, and an antibiotic. So guys, I just want you to know, don't think it's just something that you can treat at home, because sometimes it's, you can't. You have to go to the hospital or your doctor. Now, the sad thing about this is that I called my doctor's office because I knew I needed steroids. For 2 days, round and round with the doctor's office, the only thing he did was call in a prescription for over-the-counter cortisone cream. And that was yesterday. So, I said, you know what? I'm done. So, sorry. So, after I got home from the hospital, I laid down and went to sleep. And I slept for 6 hours. I was just wore out. My body just needed time to start healing. And do not underestimate it. Guys, please do not underestimate it, because it could actually get poison in your blood, and you're worse off than what you are. Now, the crazy thing about all this is I don't know how I got it. I mean, I did transplant some flowers out of my flower bed, but I always look, and I always tell you that it's got poison ivy in it, and I ain't going to touch it. bush in it. And lilies. I didn't see any poison ivy whatsoever. Even on the bank that I transplanted it, I looked. I didn't see any, you know. So the only thing I could have picked up something that had the oil on it down there at the bank, or my dogs could have went and rolled up in it, and I petted them and then touched my face and got it on that. I mean, so yeah, that is my story for today, Saturday. How I spent my day in the ER and sleeping all day. And that's it. So guys, please, 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 just be careful. And if it gets bad, go to the ER, because I don't want to see you all sick. So with that said, guys, I will let you go, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye, guys.